Alright everybody, it has been a hot minute since I have played No Man's Sky. The last time I played was the Aquarius expedition, which was 2024, September of 2024. I went and looked it up earlier. Voyagers just dropped. Now the expedition hasn't started yet, but Voyagers is now live. You can now assemble a completely custom starship piece by piece from a catalog of hundreds of possible modules in a variety of sci-fi aesthetics. You have full creative choice over your Corvette's configuration and furnishings. Select and arrange every section of hull, every wing and peripheral, every internal corridor and bunk bed. All sorts of fun stuff. Now, the expedition is not live yet, so I would anticipate that I will get to play the expedition later. I don't know when it's going live, but I will have time for it probably later September. But I haven't played in so long. I wanted to do a fresh start character today, and then when I get refamiliarized with the controls, I have a variety of save files I could pick up from. I have my original campaign, which I have 85 hours in, and then I have 3 different expedition characters. The most recent would probably be this one, I would assume. I would have to look. One of these is going to be the Aquarius character, and that's probably the one that I'll go play, if not the main one, to check out the shipbuilding and everything else. But before I get into the shipbuilding, I have to remember how to play the game. So I wanted to start a new character from scratch so that we could just check everything out. Yeah, that's what I anticipated, Programmist. I won't be able to dive into it until later on in the month, though, because I have too much going on. So, if you are watching this morning, everybody, Twitch drops are on. There are some really cool rewards. I will have to go find somebody to watch because there is a Tier S ship and a Tier S tool, if I'm not mistaken. Let me go find the viewer rewards really quick. Because I was looking at them earlier, and I was like, ooh, I'm going to have to go find somebody to watch myself. A-class multi-tool and an A-class fighter. Is it the same for day 2 rewards? Let me go look. No, day 2 is different. Day 2, they have different things for day 2. So I'll have to go find somebody to watch today and the next few days. Because there's some really cool ship rewards for watching the 3-hour mark. And I'm going to want all those ships, so I'll have to figure that out. So if you're watching on YouTube right now, double tap if you can, watch in both places, but don't forget Twitch drops are live, so you can watch over there. Yeah, it's interesting. I've never seen a campaign do it that way, where it changes every single day. Let's do normal. Feel free to drop those in Discord, Lady Atara, in the gaming section, and then as I finish up, we can take a look at who of those people are live, and we'll send a raid over there, and then I'll go watch. I did love the Aquarius expedition. That was a lot of fun. But that was last September, so it's been a year since I've played. So, thus the fresh start character, so that I can figure out what the hell I got to do again and all the controls. And it'll be a good chance for people who are new to see all of the changes that have happened, because this will be the first character I've started from scratch with the Worlds Part 1 and Worlds Part 2 updates in place.
Shield kinetic system online.
I love that we got stuck on a snowy planet to start. That's like one of my favorite biomes ever.
Online. Multi-tool and mining laser attachment operational. User initialization sequence complete.
There we go, kids. Okay, first thing I want to do is I gotta remember how to go into first person view. Thank you very much. Environmental status hostile. Hazard protection is failing. Scan to locate survival resources. Hit RS to find sodium. Scanner is critically damaged. I need ferrite dust. Gather ferrite dust for repairs. Use RT to fire the multi-tool's mining beam. Shoot small rocks is what it's telling me to do. So I see some rocks right here. I've gathered some ferrite dust. I need more. We're just gonna follow the instructions as if we have never played the game before. This would be a great tutorial for new players. We had some people asking on Instagram last night, hey, what is the game like for new players? Well, this is going to show you what the game is like for new players. Alright, we have gathered enough ferrite dust to repair our scanner. Use that to access the multi-tool inventory, repair equipment with the A button.
Component repaired. Technology repaired.
Okay. Now we need to scan to locate sodium. Collect sodium from small yellow plants, which will allow you to recharge your thermal protection. I don't know which one of these might be the closest. Recommendation. Alright, recharge your hazard protection. So we're going to go back into the menu. Well, I guess we can do it real quick.
Technology recharge.
Yeah, but we do need some more.
Starship signal detected.
Exosuit initialization in process. Investigate your surroundings. Alright, we're supposed to reach that signal, but I also need some more, on our way there, we'll grab some more of these plants. Oop. I don't think anything will attack us right at the gate. We should be okay.
Technology recharge.
Continue real quick. One more plant over in this direction, it looks like, to keep boosting our thermal protection, and then we're going to make our way over to the ship remains. It also tells us that we could use our jetpack. I know a lot of people like to play in third person. I prefer first person.
Thermal protection falling.
Alright, that should be enough for us to continue on to the ship now. If you're experiencing black screen on the Xbox, check your HDR settings. That can sometimes have something to do with it. Oxygen since it's here. Okay, this is the remains we've been told to seek out. Traveler anomaly detected. Alright, we've done that. Now it wants us to investigate the crashed ship. It tells us to board a crashed ship. Says it's online. Thrusters are offline. Pulse engine offline. I find myself alone on a strange world, unequipped and in danger. I have no memory of how I got here, no sense of a before. But the ship at least seems to recognize me. The controls react to my touch, or at least that of my exosuit. I'm not dead yet, and this ship is a lifeline out to the stars. The log is unavailable. Pilot should perform maintenance. Select desired repair path. Self-guided repair protocols initiated. A whole bunch of stuff is critically damaged, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Alright, this is a great point to say good morning to everybody. Catch up on chat. What's up, United? What's up, House of Herbis? What's up, Joe Kleiss? What's up, Mike Lusso? Lady Tara is going to share some links here in a bit. Programmer says probably take a few hours to get to the part where you can build ships. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of anticipating, is that I'm going to refamiliarize myself with the controls while playing this fresh start character. This is also a great chance for new viewers who have never seen No Man's Sky before, get a chance to see what the new player experience is like during the first few hours of gameplay. And then, after I'm familiar with the controls again, we're going to hop over onto one of my main characters and check out the shipbuilding. Alright, we have a whole bunch of stuff that we need to repair. Okay, we need metal plating. And in order to do that, though, we need more ferrite dust.
Ground protection falling.
I must stick close by the ship because that'll allow me to get some free protection. Let's get back to my ship. Craft metal plating. Use this to access your inventory. Okay, some tritium, which I'll use for later. Okay, I need to make some metal plating. So we're going to go here to craft a product. We're going to craft a metal plating. I think I only need one. I also need a hermetic seal, it says. Gotta patch it.
Component repaired.
Okay, next up. Board the starship and consult the diagnostics. Functional. Vital ingredients missing. Unable to synthesize required components. Pulse engines require hermetic seal. There is a hermetic seal nearby from a distressed beacon cache. So we need to go search the crash site. I peer inside the beacon's housing, as well as a distress broadcast unit. It contains a planetary chart. I can now look at the data from that planetary chart, and I can plot a route to create an exosuit navigation marker.
Navigational data received.
Alright, that wants me to go up in that direction to find
Ground protection falling.
the item that I need. Okay. Nothing to it. Time to hoof it. And of course, harvesting is along the way. Jetpack boost.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
I'm gonna go back to my ship if we got a storm coming in. Storms are bad if you're a new player. Storms are bad. If you get a storm warning, oh, we're not gonna make it. All right, get in the ship. Storms are bad. Storms will deteriorate your protection quickly, and you don't want to get caught out in a storm when you're a brand new player. So when in doubt, get back to your ship as quickly as possible, so that you don't, in this case, get frozen. Depends on the type of planet you're on. If you got started on a normal planet, you might not have storms, but I got started on an ice planet, so we definitely have blizzards. If you're on a sun planet, you might get solar flares, solar storms, lightning storms, poison rain. If you don't have a base built yet or a really cool exosuit, you're a new player, you need to just hunker down and wait for the storm to pass. Listen to that wind. You'll see it's going to frost up on the shield. And if you're going to watch that meter, it's going to fall really, really quickly because we're out in the elements. So yeah, it's completely random where it starts you, Max, for real. So you might get stuck. Like, if you're lucky, you'll get put on like a paradise planet, and then you don't have to worry about these nasty storms. But I think it's really cool that I got started on an ice planet, because this is my favorite type of biome. But it is a little deadly when you're getting going as a new player. Now, of course, you could be playing in creative mode and you'll be fine, but I'm playing on normal mode. Alright, thanks, Atara. Oh, you know what? It's probably because I had links in it. I didn't even think about that. And so my Discord server was like, no, you're not allowed to post links. Alright, so you notice the temperature is going back down to normal ranges and the visor is cleared. So the storm has passed. We can go ahead and go out and get back to our search. Just a nice tip for new players. Man, the base movement is so slow. I miss all my boosts. My extended jetpacks and everything. No, the first storms, all the storms end. They're random. There's a ship. Couple of ships. Ignore the deadly plant. No, yeah, the starting tutorial is awesome these days. That's why I wanted to show off the new player experience, to refamiliarize myself with the controls, because when I put the YouTube short out, I share those out to Instagram and TikTok as well, and I had a couple questions on Instagram and TikTok about, hey, what's the new user experience like these days? Is it easy? Is it easy to get into? And I was like, you know what? I don't remember how to play because it's been a year since I've played. So let's do a new start character and showcase the new player experience, while also relearning how to play because it's been a hot minute. I think we have to go over that mountain. And I know the OG veterans are having a meltdown right now that I'm not like, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing this first? It's like, because we're not playing like a veteran player right now. We're playing as if we're a new player who's never played before. So the game has told us so far to keep an eye out for harvestable plants as we go, which is what we're doing. And to work our way towards a waypoint, which is what we're doing. Oh yeah, I need a few hour refresher for sure. And these patches, by the way, when you find these patches, this is like a gold mine. And a quick tip if you're new, you could just keep the X button held down while you move your character around, and it will automatically just keep looting all the things that are within reach of your character. You don't have to individually press X every time you see a new thing to harvest. So, like that. Go ahead and re-up our shields. Also, we can do our life support with oxygen. Like so. Oh, I will start a brand new character. Every time, I always start from scratch with the expeditions. Love it. Always start scratch from the expeditions. Here's what we're looking for. I don't play with survival. There's too much going on. Like, there's already enough survival going on with needing to keep your shields going, watch out for storms. Like, adding the survival layer, I don't recommend that for new players at all. Normal mode is plenty challenging. Hollow Archive. This is what we're looking for. Repair the damaged component to open. We need Visor. I have some. That opened up the panel, which allowed us to access an archive. Leaving behind something the fabricator might be of some use. Visor damage, can't find the ship. Alright, we're going to recover the supplies that we've been sent to find. The log finishes in the machine works till I've spitting out supplies. I now have the hermetic seal I need to repair my ship. Now let's peek our head in here because there might be some supplies. No, there's nothing in there. Here's the door. Oh, there's definitely something here. Research a specimen. Take that. Check the other building here since we're here. There's a hollow archive. Alright, I got another hermetic seal out of that, which is very nice. Alright, it says use the analysis visor, LT, to locate our starships. We're going to hit LT. However, in order to use my analysis visor, I have to first create a carbon nanotube. I need to begin analysis visor installation. So in order to do that, it says open the inventory and install analysis visor. Select an empty multi-tool slot with A to install. So we're going to open this up. We're going to go here. We're going to click this. We're going to click this. Now, I need a carbon nanotube, which I don't have. I need to gather carbon. So now I need to extract carbon by shooting plants and trees. So we need to scan again. Lucky for me, I think there's some plants right here. Nope, those do not count. There are some trees right there. That gave me plenty of carbon. So now I need to craft carbon nanotubes. Access my inventory. Go to here to modify or craft an item. We're going to craft a carbon nanotube. We're then going to go back up to our... Where's it at? Okay, finalize installation. Carbon nanotube. We've installed it. Is the story better or more involved? I always fizzle out when I find a nice looking planet and settle down. I think we just crashed. Nope, it just was being laggy for some reason. Alright. I now have an analysis visor. Press X to read more. We need to test it. The analysis visor highlights points of interest as well as analyzes flora, fauna, or minerals to earn units, which is something that's interesting for later. Let me go inside this building real quick because I want to answer Chaos Meister's comment really quick while not getting frozen to death.